What if I told you that one of Africa's smallest predators has perfected a hunting style so stealthy, it can take down prey twice its size without ever being seen? Picture a crocodile. You're probably imagining a massive reptile lurking in murky rivers, waiting to ambush wildebeest or zebras. But deep in the rainforests of West and Central Africa, there's a crocodile that breaks all the rules. It's small enough to hide under a pile of leaves. It hunts on land more often than in water, and it uses a strategy so quiet and precise, scientists only recently uncovered its secrets. This is the African dwarf crocodile, and its story will change everything you thought you knew about these ancient predators. To understand how this miniature hunter survives, you first need to see the world through its eyes. The African dwarf crocodile rarely grows longer than 5 feet. In a continent home to Nile crocodiles that can reach 16 feet, being small should be a disadvantage. But the dwarf crocodile turned its size into its greatest weapon. While its larger cousins dominate big rivers and lakes, the dwarf retreated into a different world entirely. The dense, flooded forests, swamps, and slow-moving streams where visibility is low. And opportunities are small but abundant here. In the shadows, it developed a way of life unlike any other crocodilian let step into its world. The rainforest at night is a symphony of sound, frogs croaking, insects buzzing, leaves rustling. And somewhere in the darkness, a dwarf crocodile is on the move. Unlike other crocodiles that rely on explosive power from the water, this hunter prefers to stalk its prey on land. Its body is built for stealth, a dark, rugged hide that blends into the mud and leaf litter, and short, strong legs positioned perfectly for walking, almost like a lizard. It doesn't rush. It doesn't splash. It moves with a slow, deliberate patience that makes it nearly invisible. But how does it find its food? Its hunting strategy is a master class in efficiency. By day, it often hides in burrows it digs into riverbanks or beneath submerged roots. But when night falls, it emerges not as a classic ambush predator, but as a methodical forager. It uses its keen senses to detect vibrations and scents. Its diet is surprisingly varied. Crabs, frogs, fish, snails, even small mammals that venture too close to the water's edge. It's not picky, and that's key to its survival. One of its most remarkable techniques involves what scientists call still hunting. Instead of chasing, the dwarf crocodile will find a spot where prey is likely to pass, a game trail, a shallow pool, and simply wait. It can remain motionless for hours, conserving energy. When something edible comes within range, it doesn't lunge with the violent thrashing of a Nile crocodile. It strikes with a quick, precise snap. Its jaws may be smaller, but they're powerful enough to crush crab shells or hold a struggling fish. But perhaps the most fascinating part of its hunting behavior is how it handles larger prey. There are documented cases of dwarf crocodiles taking animals like small antelope or monkeys. How does a 5-foot crocodile manage that? Through sheer opportunism and intelligence. It will target young, sick, or distracted animals. It uses the environment to its advantage, dragging prey into the water to drown it or pinning it against roots. It's not about overpowering with strength, but outthinking with strategy. And then there's its relationship with water. While it's an excellent swimmer, the dwarf crocodile often hunts in water too shallow for larger predators. It frequents seasonal ponds, flooded forests, and even temporary puddles after rain, places other crocodiles can't go. In these miniature worlds, it reigns supreme. It's also been observed using its tail to herd fish into tight spaces or using its body to block escape routes. This isn't random behavior, it's calculated, but life isn't easy, even for a master of stealth. The dwarf crocodile faces constant threats. Habitat loss is shrinking its world. It's hunted for its meat and skin. Larger predators, including other crocodiles, see it as prey, yet it persists. Its secretive nature and adaptability have allowed it to survive in pockets of forest that have long since disappeared around them. What can we learn from this small but mighty hunter? That in nature, sometimes the most successful strategy isn't being the biggest or the strongest, it's being the smartest, the most adaptable, the most patient. The dwarf crocodile didn't try to compete with the giants. It found a niche no one else wanted and perfected it. And in doing so, it became one of the most resilient and fascinating predators in Africa. A living reminder that even in the shadow of giants, there's always room for a quiet master. Which other underestimated animal should we explore next? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to Rare Species for more stories of nature's hidden survivors.